Okay, today now I want to go over a few things. We got some very common formulas. These are common formulas that you use. Did I have to write that wrong? Oh, I wrote that wrong. Yeah. And let's go back and draw a line. Common formulas. Okay, so one good formula to remember is simple interest. Simple interest. Now, that is how you figure out. That's how you figure out interest when you borrow something, and that formula goes like this: the I, which represents interest, equals. Let me shrink this down just a tad so I have one more room. Okay, the I, which stands for interest, and the P, which stands for principal, which is the amount of money that you are borrowing, and then you times the rate, which is like the interest rate, times the time, depending on what it is you're going to do with it. Now, if you're going to do it for, you got interest rate of 5% for 6 months, not bad for some things around here. But anyway, that's one of them. Okay, these are cool formulas for you to know. Another one is conversion of temperature. Think about this. How many times have you seen something with Celsius and you're like, oh, what is that in Fahrenheit? Because we in America, we use Fahrenheit all the time. So what is the formula for that is F equals 9/5 times Celsius plus 32. That's how you find. Now, supposing you had to go the other direction. I'm gonna stay with this one for a second here. Now, this is a problem you can solve for C. All you'd have to do is say, okay, this is the actual formula for Fahrenheit. But now, what if you wanted to solve for, that is, by the way, that's an equal sign there, excuse me, sorry. What if you needed to take this number, F equals 9/5 Celsius plus 32. What if you needed to convert it the other way? What if somebody gave you Fahrenheit, but you had to know Celsius? Well, you can solve for Celsius. First thing you're going to do is you're going to say minus 32, and this right here becomes, let's see what this will become when we do this. This becomes F minus 32 equals 9/5 times Celsius. This is gone because that is, 32 minus 32. Now, then the next thing you want to do is you want to multiply this entire formula by the reciprocal of 9/5. So you want to multiply the whole thing by 5/9. And this will become, this right here cancels, this cancels out this, so this becomes C. And this over here becomes 5/9 times F minus 32. And you can multiply the whole thing out and say 5/9 F minus 32 times 5. What's 32 times 5? That's 150 plus another 10. That's 160. So it's 160 over 9. Crazy, right? So if you wanted to find Celsius, you would use this formula. And then most people just use this formula here, because you just plug it in. You just plug in the Fahrenheit. Boom. Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5 nights. Here, you have to multiply 160 times, divide by 9. It's crazy. So most people will just go with this one here. Man, and there was the one for that formula there. Now, another formula they got here is let's try another one. Another formula is distance. Distance, how far somebody drives, how far somebody goes when they drive. When you drive your car, you try to figure out exactly how far you're going to be driving. If you're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 2 hours, and you got a rate, which is the R, that's 60 miles an hour, and your time, which is 2 hours, and that becomes your time, distance times your rate. That's what that is. Distance time rates. Rate time. And this is distance, by the way. And this is rate times time. And then you have another one. Area of a triangle. Anybody know that one? Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. That is 1/2 times base times height. I'm not sure how much time we've been running this. And then this becomes a base area of a rectangle. And then we'll say area of a rectangle is length time width. Length time width. Mm-hmm. And the perimeter of a rectangle, is 2L, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Add it together, you got it. And here's another good one. Here's another one you might want to know. Area of a circle. And that equals pi r square. Pi r square. And you got the circumference of a circle. And that equals 2 pi r. And that is actually the derivative of that one. You take when you start taking calculus, you're going to take a derivative, and this is the derivative of that. It's a function you run, and when you do, that's what you get. You take the derivative, and then you move it a little bit farther down the road. You take the derivative you get the area, and if you take the derivative of a circle, derivative of a circle is a derivative of volume. It's crazy. It loses dimensions. So anyway, I think that's it. And those are all your formulas. I suggest you write these down. I would say, remember, best way to process these and get them in your brain so that you can use them is write them down yourself. Don't take a picture of it. Don't watch my video. I mean, watch the videos, but don't think that just sitting there watching my videos is going to help you, because it ain't going to help you. You got to sit down and you got to write this stuff down. All right, that's all for chapter 1.4. Thanks for watching.